We are taught at a very young age that vaccines are both helpful and necessary. But are they? This is the focus of today's video. Stay tuned till the end of the video for some stand-up comedy about the topic. Okay, let's begin. When a person goes to get a vaccine, that person has two dosage options. Option 1 is a single dose, where the vaccine is administered and the needle is discarded. Option 2 is a dose from a multi-dose vial, where the needle draws one dose from a vial that contains 10 doses. It is this option that people need to be made aware of. You see, single doses do not have any preservatives in them because it is not open to the air until it's administered and then it's discarded. However, the multi-dose needs a preservative in order to keep it quote-unquote safe for further use because only one dose is taken out at a time and then the vial is returned to a refrigerated container. What they don't tell you is that the preservative used is ethyl mercury, known as Thimerosal. At the Center for Disease Control website, there exists a 20-page PDF that explains the dangers of Thimerosal. I've included a link to the PDF in the description. I will focus on the last 2 pages, which are summaries. Here is the first summary page. Check out the information in the red box. It says, Thimerosal was grandfathered for use without adequate safety testing by the FDA. Does this give you confidence? It sure doesn't give me any. It goes on to say, Thimerosal is not generally recognized as safe or effective. Here's the second summary page. Once again, check out the information in the red box. It refers to Thimerosal using the words toxicant and hazardous waste, as in this stuff. My advice to you is to never, ever take a vaccine from a multi-dose vial. But it gets worse. Here is an image of a woman in various stages of pregnancy. Imagine being the woman on the far left, but instead of being 8 weeks pregnant and knowing it, you are 1 week pregnant and don't know it yet. You then decide to get your yearly flu shot. Unbeknownst to you, not only are you pregnant, but the doctor decided to give you a full dose from a multi-dose vial. Well, as we all know, it doesn't matter if the woman is smoking, drinking alcohol, doing drugs, or receiving a full vaccine dose with Thimerosal. Whatever goes into the pregnant mother also goes directly into the unborn baby. Keep in mind that small children get roughly half a dose, compared to adults who get a full dose. So, if the CDC deemed that a young child should only get about half, what biological damage to a very small unborn child might occur if it essentially receives a full dose through its mother? God only knows the correct answer. But it gets even worse. In 2020, a medical doctor named Thomas Cowan co-authored a book entitled The Contagion Myth: Why Viruses, including coronavirus, are not the cause of disease. It is an excellent book, and I've read it cover to cover. I've included a link to a free PDF copy of the book and a link to his website in the description. I highly recommend you download and read the book. Here's his bio from his website. I assure you that this man is both highly qualified on the subject and has the best of intentions for the health of all mankind. In his book, he explains that germ theory goes back to the work of the French chemist and microbiologist Louis Pasteur, famous for the process of pasteurization. Unfortunately, Pasteur falsified his research, and everything we know and accept about germs is based on his research. Cowan goes on to explain that, believe it or not, viruses don't even exist. So, if viral vaccines are supposed to contain a weakened form of a certain virus, and that viruses don't actually exist, then why in the hell does the CDC and the World Health Organization push them? Well, the answer is simple. Follow the money. The money will lead you back to the pharmaceutical industry, known as Big Pharma. The three biggest U.S. companies are Johnson & Johnson, Merck, and Pfizer. Big Pharma makes billions of dollars each year from these so-called vaccines. Here's a graph showing the vaccine market. Keep in mind that this is showing the amount in billions. Also, look at the amounts for 2025 and the projected amount for 2033. It is serious big business. Well, that about wraps up this video. As usual, let's end it with some comedy about today's topic. Enjoy.
Well, the vaccinators, you were real cocky a couple months ago. We got vaccinated. Got my second shot April 19th. I can't get sick from the corona. I'm vaccinated. See this bucket of virus? I'm vaccinated. I'll even lick metal. I'm not afraid of anything. I don't have to wear a mask.
People vaccinated are getting sick.
What? You need a new booster. What? Who wants a shot? Who wants to see a ball game? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wave your flipper. That's for you. Go see the ball game. Who wants to work again? That's for you. Who wants their kids educated? What's in the shot? It's safe, don't worry.